For those just tuning in, I'm Eugene, lead case screener here in the Department of Corrections. My job, march you rookies through this training cycle, 8 cases in total, and make sure you survive long enough to hand your rewrites to the man upstairs. And that other man is Senior Agent Fixer. He's the one who tears these disasters apart line by line, drops clues for how you can fix them, and decides if you're worth keeping around. My job is to get you to his office. His job is to shred your confidence and maybe build you into someone who can actually write. This is training session 6 of 8. That means you're 3/4 of the way through the cycle. And remember, you'll get all the answers at the end. Until then, your job is simple. Rewrite the rec, stitch it into something readable, and leave your version in the comments where Agent Fixer can see it. He'll offer his feedback if he doesn't throw it straight back in your face. But first, the usual reminder. If you haven't done sessions 1 through 5 yet, stop here. Go back. That's the rule. You don't skip ahead in the department unless you want to end up lost in a swamp of bad grammar and unpaid overtime. Now, the walk to his office. Across the street, past that disgusting club you are absolutely not to enter. Don't even glance at the door. You'll hear the bass thumping. Ignore it. Head upstairs. Today's case file? Oh, it's worse than ugly. It's legalese. The kind of word soup where every sentence hides behind Latin wallpaper until clarity suffocates. It's so bad it might actually be illegal. Lawyers may love it, but to the rest of us, it's a crime scene. So grab your courage, rookies. You're about to put this disaster on trial. Court is now in session.
Another night. Another case.
Well, look what crawled into my courtroom. 6 sessions in, and you still think you belong here? Cute. You've survived 5 disasters. Barely. And now you think you're ready for legalese? Don't make me laugh into my coffee. Legalese is where clarity goes to die. I've read contracts that look like someone strangled English with a Latin dictionary and buried it under footnotes. Paragraphs so bloated they ought to carry malpractice insurance. That's what landed on my desk today. A lawyer's so-called update. So stuffed with clauses and jargon it makes me want to subpoena a stronger brew. Here's how this works, rookies. You'll find the case file on screen or in the description. 4 phrases. 4 crimes against clarity. I'll give you my clues on how to fix each one. Listen carefully. When I tell you to pause, you pause. Rewrite it. Make it better. When we're finished, you stitch your rewrites together into one clean paragraph and drop it in the comments, where I can see it, judge it, and decide if you're worth more than the grounds at the bottom of my cup. And let's be clear, if you think words like heretofore, notwithstanding, or aforementioned are your friends, you're already guilty. I don't drink decaf, and I don't tolerate rookies who sound like broken filing cabinets. So sit tight. Court is in session. And remember, if your rewrite still reads like caffeine-free sludge, I will hold you in contempt. First up, a true abomination. The kind of opening that makes clarity pack its bags and flee the country. Listen to this filth. Pursuant to the aforementioned matters under consideration, it is herein submitted that the undersigned party shall endeavor to review said documentation. Rookie, this isn't a seance. It's a one-liner that should just say, "I'll review the document." Instead, it's bloated like a bad diner coffee left on the burner all day. Cut the pomp, cut the Latin wallpaper, and say what you mean. Pause here. Fix it before I pour this sludge straight into the shredder. Next horror show. A sentence so pompous it should come with powdered wigs. Hear it in full. It has come to my attention, in light of the relevant circumstances heretofore disclosed, that ambiguities may potentially arise in interpretation. Greenhorn. That's not English. That's word salad, drowning in cold espresso. Heretofore disclosed. Nobody talks like that unless they're charging by the syllable. And ambiguities may potentially arise? That's just weak, redundant sludge. If there's confusion, say it. If there isn't, keep your mouth shut. Pause. Rewrite it before I spit this coffee across the desk. Third atrocity. A line so self-important it should be billed by the hour. Listen close. Notwithstanding any provisions to the contrary, it is the present intention of this party to proceed with the execution thereof. Newbie, that's not a sentence. That's a caffeine-free death march. You're trying to say, we plan to move ahead. That's it. Instead, you've strangled English with dead Latin and served it lukewarm. Drop the legal corpse, rookie. Say it like a human before my mug goes flying. Pause. Fix it now. And finally, the grand finale of nonsense. Brace yourself. Accordingly, subject to mutual consent and without prejudice, the undersigned shall, at the earliest convenience, effectuate said agreement. Tourist, that isn't clarity. That's 20 words of padding for a 5-word idea. We'll sign if everyone agrees. That's it. Instead, you've brewed a decaf monstrosity no one asked for. Strip it, tighten it, and stop hiding behind jargon. Pause. Rewrite it before I dump this cup and switch to whiskey. That's the rec for today. 4 phrases, 1 legal hairball. Now it's your turn. Rewrite it like you'd actually want someone to understand it. Drop your version in the comments. And remember this, clarity beats clever every time. You don't get paid by the syllable unless you're a lawyer. In that case, you're still wrong. Keep your red pen sharp, rookie. Court is adjourned.
Another night. Another case. The ink is still wet on the page. A confession of incompetence. Let's dance.